Hello guys, DJParson here, and today I'm gonna show you another game of the TTA International Season 8. I'm gonna go to my League 3-1. I already showed you the game 1B against Bergen and Mechster. And this game will be against the bzburnin and Aardwolf, also gonna be a 3-player game. As you can see on December 8th, the game 3A will start, where we'll play a 4-player game. But this patch is from December 1st, so it's only 3-player games for me. And we'll see you in the game. And as you can see, Aardwolf and bzburnin. Aardwolf level 42, quite high. bzburnin 36, which is okay, but also not too much. And again, it's the random mix and medium async. And I'm gonna load in. I'm the third player. Not my favorite position, and see what they do. So blue takes a Shoka, green takes the Colosseum, and now he only took the Colosseum. And now I'm gonna think I'm taking library. Library really strong. Both of these leaders aren't too good. Let's see what else is in here. Could definitely take Cleopatra. Don't think she's too bad. Also blue already has a leader, so I guess it's pretty likely that I can pick up another leader, and one that is better than Homer. Moses, the worst leader in the game, so I'm definitely not gonna pick him. Homer is okay. But I still think Witchland is also really good. So we'll take Witchland instead. And then decide on a leader after that. I mean, I could also take Homer. I'm not gonna get Confucius. So Cleopatra. Question is if I get her for one civil action. And other than that, Caesar is okay. I guess I'm gonna go with Homer. Don't know really why. My first thought was to take Richland, but I guess the argument is that I don't know if I can get an H leader for one civil action, and also Homer is basically the same level for me as Cleopatra and Caesar, and also there's no guarantee that Caesar or Aristotle are gonna be in the game. So it might happen that I don't really get a good leader, especially for one. Taking him for one is really fine. So I'm gonna go with Homer and the library. So it takes Engineering Genius and bolts are mine. Also taking Roman roads, I guess. Cleopatra. So yeah, and urban growth. Standard turns really. He didn't make use out of Cleopatra in his first turn. He built a mine instead. I don't agree with that. If you take Cleopatra, you want to make use of her extra resources as soon as possible. You should have built a lab instead of the mine, in my opinion. And now I can play Homer. And I will build a mine. Increase population once. And other than that, there's not much stuff I can do. Take a look at what will be coming up. And Zitska is really nice. But still really very early to plan for that. Though I guess taking one of the yellow cards. Cultural heritage, when having a library, it's really expensive, the two civil actions, so I'm gonna go with frugality. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one, I think. So there's less options for them to take H1 cards instead of HA cards. if I would take this, then more cards from H1 would be on the first row and giving them more options to take. So he plays the Shoka and takes the knights for 2 and doesn't build on his Roman roads, maybe wants to build on that next turn. And does he? No, he can't finish the Colosseum right now. Takes Frugality, interesting. And the Magic Castle will be discarded, sadly. Could play Politics. Everyone has one free worker. What do I want to play? With Dark Ages, if I have Library, not a fan, so maybe go to Harvest. Development of Warfare, yeah. Gonna do that. And now what I want to do, can increase my population with the Frugality and build another lab. A Breakthrough is really good, especially this early. Could also go for Alchemy, but I think with my library I don't need to go for Alchemy. That's usually my standard. Go for library and 3 science production is enough, and do it like this, so I don't need Alchemy. Definitely could take like Warfare and Cartography. That's quite expensive. Breakthrough is really good, but is it worth 2 civil actions? Maybe it is. But these 2 blue technologies are nice as well. Especially with the library, I will have quite a lot of resources, science, to go for these blue technologies. But Breakthrough is also really nice. And especially Cartography isn't that important, I think, so I will take Breakthrough. Development of markets, okay. And then he takes Theology and builds a lab, okay, so he has no corruption. Let's see what Green will do. Finishes the Colosseum, builds a lab, and takes a swordsman, and has the warband tactic. Definitely want to take Janzitska, I think, and when I do that I probably also want to play Border Conflict. Could also play Dark Ages, but Border Conflict for now, I think. Science, okay. We'll gain some resources. Definitely want to take Janzitska. I can't play him yet. I will build 2 steps, have no corruption. Next turn I can finish the library and then replace Homer with Janzitska, so I don't lose the happy face. Would have also really liked to take Monarchy, but there's another one here. So I think this is the way to go. Janzitska is really strong, especially there is Warband already, so I can take that tactic. Then he gains me 2 culture as well every turn, so I really like him. So green goes for some swordsman and taking the Basilica. He has quite a lot of resources, so that doesn't seem bad for him. And blue took Alchemy and went for Alchemy, it seems. Yeah. Now he probably wants to finish his Roman roads pretty soon. And he has also quite a lot of resources. But let's see, I definitely could play the Dark Ages. And then maybe I will go for Code of Laws. The others have quite a lot of science, so I definitely have to go for Code of Laws. I think I will play it. Seems good. Development of civil life. Sadly, I can only use it to raise my population. And then I think I will go for this Code of Laws. And then finish the library as well. And then I can go for Jansitska. I can also wait one more turn if I want to and take breakthrough. And because it's quite nice. Maybe also want to copy this tactic. Definitely, yeah, I probably want to play Jansitska to not be the weakest. And then I want to use Homer to keep my happy face. I could also go for one more swordsman using the free resource I have. So I'm not the weakest, and next turn I can increase my population, maybe build another agriculture. And then I will have the tactic with Jansitska 3 times, which is really good. So I think this should be fine. Dark Ages now is, I don't think it's a big problem. I really wanted to play something. And now I have a lot of information what is in here. And losing one science from that isn't too bad, so I have no problem with that. So he doesn't finish on the Roman roads yet, but I guess he has one more, maybe even 2 more turns. Border conflict, damn, I'm the weakest, that's really bad. That's really bad. No, I'm not the weakest anymore, so I guess I can play the Knowledge of the Ancients, even though it would be best for green. I don't really plan on taking one of these wonders, so it's not that good. So I guess I will skip the politics. And yeah, probably delete one of these. And I can, maybe I want to take monarchy. Can do that and go for it right now. With Jansitska I probably want to get the fighting mate one more time, so maybe I build another farm. There's really not that much stuff I have now, but this puts me at 6 and produces me one more yeah, but I'm still not the strongest. So maybe I increase population instead and build another warrior. So this way I'm the strongest. Nah, this isn't as good as I would hope. Definitely want to go for monarchy, especially with Dark Ages in here. And with Good Harvest, I guess another farm isn't too bad. Then I have corruption, so I have to increase population, which means I can't get swordsmen. But maybe that is okay. I also need to rebuild my mine next turn then, or maybe go for iron. But I think this is the best option, especially with with Good Harvest and Dark Ages. Playing around those cards a little bit, using my information that I've got because I played these cards. And yeah, I think this is the way to go. So there was a colony, the inhabited territory, and blue wins it. I couldn't really bid that much. And then there's Rebellion, nobody's affected by that, and he goes for Nostradamus. Okay, I'm still the strongest, so definitely want to play politics. I mean, there's Good Harvest and Dark Ages. Dark Ages would be really good for me. And I think I'm gonna stay strongest, so I will play Uncertain Borders. Might also play Developed Territory. But I think Uncertain Borders is better. Good Harvest, okay, so not the Dark Ages, but maybe Blue will play politics as well and lose some science. I really think I should rebuild my mine. Yeah, I don't really need to take the knights. Can definitely take rich land and maybe go for some iron. There's only one left and blue has it already, so it might be likely that green will take it. But taking it for 3 is really expensive. Maybe instead I will build another lab. Going up to 4 science, that's really good. And then I can also take reserves and cultural heritage. Yeah, I like this more than taking iron for 3 is just too expensive. So this is better, I think. And also we ended the age. Again, I didn't think about that. Didn't have that in mind, but that's really good. Blue loses Ashoka. And green also some card. So he goes for the heavy cavalry and takes irrigation and goes for some iron. And green plays and the Dark Ages and everyone loses too, okay. He also wants to go for iron. Seems fine. Now I'm the weakest. So let's take a look here. Uncertain Borders, yeah, I definitely don't want to play politics now. I also have some happy face problems. So I think I have to increase my population. Yeah, there's really not a lot of stuff I can do right now. Maybe I have to go for bed and circuses. There's really no other way I can get rid of my unhappy workers. Can then also take Wave of Nationalism. Or I could play, or I could take Irrigation, but I think I would like to wait. I have 3 farms already, so I can wait for a selective breeding. So maybe I take Wave of Nationalism. Biggest problem right now is resources, and with the Wave of Nationalism I get some really cheap resources for myself. And now I will get rid of this, and yeah, the aggressions probably will do it like this. Culture influence, not bad at all. And he goes for Code of Laws. And actually, he does take the Ocean Liner service, okay. And let's see if green will play some politics, yeah. Raiders, yeah, not a big problem. Raiders isn't really too bad. And there's actually Alfred Nobel. I definitely think I can go for him. And yeah, this guy is giving me quite a lot of culture production, but Alfred will give me science. and maybe 1 strength less, but still. I have quite a lot of colonization cards in hand. But there's uncertain borders and I'm the weakest, so I don't think I want to go for... I would have wanted to go for the territories, but not with open borders in the deck. So we'll skip politics. Yeah, and I guess I will be losing resources. And then I think I will take Nobel and go for him. Sadly, I'm still at the same strength. Also, I could copy this tactic, but it will only give me 1 strength. And with his ability, he's still stronger than me. So I don't think that's a good way to do it. Could go for cavalryman, but just gonna try it out. Play with first delete these, then go for wave nationalism, and I can build a cavalryman. Also play this tactic, putting me at 11. Maybe this is the way to go. With uncertain borders, I really don't want to be hit by that. And then I can also take cannons. Then I'm really well prepared military-wise for a lot of tactics with cannons and the cavalrymen, especially for H3 as well. And I really don't need the 3rd warrior, especially because I didn't have swordsman, and I'm not guaranteed to get the rifleman. So like this, I can play reserves next turn for food and increase my population. I'm safe from the open borders. I'm not the weakest. Producing quite a lot of science. Still a little bit of problem with food and resource production, but also have quite some yellow cards in hand for that. So I think I'm fine with this turn. Sadly, I will only draw 1 card. Could also think about playing this, but I would only play it to gain strength. Yeah, I can't give it to anyone, really. I'm not afraid of anyone, nobody's afraid of me yet. So I can also get rid of that. Maybe keep the colonies for now. With my colonization cards, they're definitely playable. Crusades, luckily not the weakest player, and he takes Constitutional. Maybe wants to go for that with a revolution. And green accepts the Pact of Scientific Cooperation, okay. And after that he will go for more science production, so maybe not the best deal for blue. I have to see about that. So I'm the strongest and green also is at 11, so I definitely want to play something. Let's see, and uncertain borders would be really nice. Could play one of the territories with my colonization cards in hand, but freedom of movement is also really nice and gives me more culture. Yeah, but maybe I will go for the developed territory instead. Call to arms, yeah. Sadly no uncertain borders, and now I have to be careful. I will go with reserves, I think, to increase my population. Yeah, I really want to be the strongest here. And also I would be the weakest if I don't build something, so I really think I should go for building 1 warrior. It feels really bad, but I think I have to do it. So I'm not the weakest and I'm the strongest. Then I also want to take selective breeding, I think. And together with that, which land can be good. I can also just go for upgrading it now. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I think I like this more. I don't really need the other rich land. But maybe If I go for the selective breeding, I will have enough food. So I want to take some resources into my hand and save some resources when upgrading and get the food a little bit later. But I don't think that's a problem. Could also pick up architecture, even though I don't really have a lot of high costing civil buildings. Could just play cultural heritage, have to play it at some point. Architecture can be really good. If I pick up, I don't know, what can I pick up? Maybe computers or scientific method. Still one in here. So I think, yeah, architecture will be good. I don't have the highest resource production, so if I want to go for H2 civil buildings, like most likely scientific method, so having 2 resources on every building is gonna be really nice. And then get rid of this territory maybe. Yeah. So let's see what they will do. Doesn't work on his wonder yet, but goes for journalism. Interesting. Together with alchemy, also going for journalism. And a lot of investment. And he develops a cavalryman, and luckily he isn't stronger than me now. That's really nice. So I can play politics and open the uncertain borders. I don't think that I want to play economic progress, because both of them have iron, and I mean I could get this second coal, but yeah, that's not super likely. So maybe the freedom of movement can be really good, and I can use it to maybe one of my warriors will become cavalryman or something like this. So I'll play the freedom of movement and get the uncertain borders. That's really good. So let's see what else I want to do. Probably want to go for selective breeding now, and I can upgrade with the old rich land and with the new one as well. I have quite a lot of food production now, and what I'm missing is definitely resources. So I will take urban growth. And then I could also take engineering genius. There's still 3 wonders left. The Louvre will probably be discarded or taken by green. But yeah, taking it should be really good. So let's take a look here. For the developed territory, I'm fine with not being the strongest. I'm also not the weakest, so I'm definitely fine with that. So we'll play cultural heritage as well, because I don't want to take justice system, because I have already Code of Laws. So doing it like this, I won't be getting breakthrough, but honestly with my 6 science production, I'm really fine with staying at that. So yeah. Maybe get rid of the economic progress. I'm not gonna play it. And maybe the inhabited territory if I get navigation. So someone wants to offer me a pact. Blue wants the international trade agreement, and that would mean I produce 1 resource extra and blue produces 1 food extra, and this looks really nice for me. I don't need the food, I would definitely want the resources. He does want the food, but honestly when he has the ocean liner service he doesn't even need that much food, so I don't think it's too good for him. It's definitely good for me, so I will definitely accept it. Okay, he goes for constitutional monarchy and an arena as well, it seems. Yeah, still not building on his ocean liner service. It's really better if you build on that early. Historic territory. Okay, I have so many civilization cards, but there's also still developed territory. but I still can definitely send away one of my warriors, and not sure if I should send all, but the historic territory isn't all that good, but also not bad, giving me some culture. And the happy face I will maybe need at some point. I can maybe I just will bid 7. I would send away all of this. We'll have to see if that's maybe too much sent away, but also I can't guarantee that the developed territory will come pretty soon. So I think this is definitely the right call to go for this colony now. Maybe not with everything. Could have also bid everything. I'm not thinking that they will bid as much. So I win the colony. Don't have to send away much. Just this and this and this and this. Not the most valuable colony, but really nice nonetheless. And then he goes for some more science production. Breakthrough frugality. Still at only 4 civilizations. It's not that much. Especially because he has quite a lot of science, so I guess he will want to go for Republic or Constitutional, or even this Republic. I will have to see. I'm the weakest, so I mean there was a territory that I could go for. And then what would I play? Terrorism, nah, not that good. Don't think I will be behind blue at some point. So I could play the inhabited territory. Honestly, I think I will do that. Maybe can get navigation as well next turn, probably. I have enough science for that, so I will play the inhabited territory. And there's the developed territory. I don't really need the science, so I don't want to send away my cavalrymen, so I would be willing to bet 5. Yeah, even with knowing that there's another colony here now, that's still quite a few turns away, so it would be really nice to get this one now. And green wins the colony, and just with the swordsman, nice for him. Now I have to consider, might want to take one of the wonders, especially with my engineering genius. So the Louvre looks really promising, so I definitely can take that. Don't have that many resources, I can't finish it now, but next turn I can finish this. It's really nice. Could also wait, but no, probably I want to do it like this. So next turn I can finish that. So I have to consider what I want to do next turn. I can definitely go for architecture. And maybe I will take efficient upgrade as well, because it will save me resources. And right now I definitely need resources the most. So maybe I can get scientific method. And then use urban growth and efficient upgrade to go for that. I guess blue won't take that with alchemy already, and green has it already. So I think it can be really likely that I get scientific method. So then this is my turn. See what I can draw, maybe a good tactic. Mechanized, no tactics sadly. Sorry guys, but I had some difficulties here and I skipped one turn, but now I will talk you through what happened. I finished my Louvre museum, and also I took scientific method and upgraded that. I decided against taking strategy or rifleman, because they were quite expensive and I had better stuff to do really. And also strategy, there are 2 military theories in the game. Rifleman would have been really nice because, who was it? Green played the classic army, so I really want to get riflemen, but I hope I can get them next turn. Blue already has them, and green has the swordsman, so I hope he won't take the rifleman away. So yeah, that was my turn. I'm really sorry that I skipped recording it, but I think that's no problem. And by the way, it's around Christmas, so I enabled my Christmas mod, just so you know why suddenly there's a lot of snow going around. And he cancels the pact, okay? That's interesting. I'm always surprised when people cancel pacts, but maybe if he didn't have anything better to do. And then he takes Newton. I don't understand that. Honestly, I don't understand why would you cancel the pact if you go for Newton. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. He has so much science production, and now with Newton, oh, and the war on us by green, and he can pick the Air Force with that. This looks like it could hurt. Interesting. Oh. War of a territory. Okay, I don't think that's the biggest problem with my high food production. Problem is I would really like some infantry, some modern infantry, or a good tactic now, like the mechanized army. Do I play something? Yeah, I guess I can. Maybe I can play prosperity, or does that look not too good? Could also play the vast territory. I think I'm gonna go with the vast territory. Autonomous territory as well, okay. I mean, I can definitely bid a warrior, and these two as well, maybe even... Yeah, I guess I would bid the cavalryman. It's a really strong territory. I mean, I don't have that many resources, so then I could pick the resources and rebuild my cavalrymen. Would really like to get them for just the warriors, but if I had to, I would definitely send away the cavalrymen as well. And I will win the territory, that's really nice. But sadly, as you can see, the warriors aren't enough, so I have to send away my cavalrymen. Yeah, I guess I will definitely take resources. Now there's fundamentalism, that's looking really nice, I think. Wait, how many resources did I get? I cannot... Oh, this is bad. If I take resources, I can only get 2. Because then I don't have yellow tokens. Blue ones. So I don't want to take resources, I guess. But if I don't take resources, yeah, I can't take resources if I only get 2. Could take culture. Or maybe science. Do I need the science really? Maybe I take the culture. See what I can do with that. Take fundamentalism. Use one of these to rebuild my cavalrymen. Yeah, I'm having real big problems with my resources, so some reserves will be really good. And maybe I can increase in population twice. Yeah, I have 3 blue tokens. I just have -2 and 2 lying on the Louvre. That's a big problem. At least I will only lose 1 resource and 1 food. Yeah, I mean, I'm also gonna lose quite a lot of yellow tokens from the war. But with 2 population here, I don't have a problem with that, I think. I really hope that I will get Bill Gates very soon. And yeah, I guess this will be my turn. Could also, instead of increasing again, could take maybe a revolutionary idea. but I have quite a lot of science anyway. And yeah, I guess increasing is better than. Yeah, I think this is okay. We'll lose quite a lot of yellow tokens, but definitely can't win this war. And as I said, I have enough population right now, so that's not a problem. Yeah, losing one resource is not good, but also not that bad. Hopefully it were maybe some defend cards or good impacts. War of a culture, not really what I was looking at. There's Bill Gates, damn. Came too early, and green will probably take him. And that will be really bad for me. A bit of agriculture can be really nice. That is a good sign, but Bill Gates coming this in his turn, he could even take him with computers. Or green would also probably take them. Green went really a little bit all in on this war, having -1 food production, but I guess when he gains a lot of yellow tokens, he'll be fine again. And he's also going for this tactic, yeah. And yeah, as I said, he will take Bill Gates right away and the computers. Revolutionary idea. So this is going to be really hard now. I'm gonna see which leader I can maybe pick up. And yeah, he gains 3 yellow cubes and goes for hybrid war. Okay. Goes up to 35. At least there's Churchill, I guess. Maybe I can use him. And yeah, sadly still no modern infantry. Maybe that was my biggest mistake. Not getting the riflemen. Maybe I can play some impact of agriculture. This is really good, yeah. Gonna go for that one. Freedom of movement can definitely use one of my maybe farms, even though I just put in impact of agriculture. Could also use one of my for my scientific method, or maybe the lab, the normal philosophy. Can use them to go to the cavalrymen, like this. And then I definitely want to take military theory, I guess, if there's another war. Honestly, professional sports would also be really nice to get some more happy faces. Can maybe even use this one with urban growth. Also gonna give me a lot of military. And yeah, I guess I probably should take Churchill. Second best would probably set Meyer or Einstein with but none of them are here. Maybe I take Churchill now, but not take him yet. Can play reserves. And let's see how much I could get. I could delete this one instead. I use both of these. Go for 2 more warriors. Put me at 29. I will only lose 6 culture because the hybrid war doesn't give the extra 5. So I guess that could be good. Maybe there's a better way to do this. Also, this is really cheap upgrade for 3 for a lot of strength, really. Play reserves. Go for this one as well. 27. Sadly I can't get Churchill then. but I keep my 2 blow tokens here. Yeah, I'm really not sure about it. So I definitely think I want to take military build up. And yeah, professional sports is really good as well. And then building one with urban growth for 2 resources, gaining 5, no 4 military is really good. Also solving my heavy face problem. So I really like that. And then I have 2 actions left. And like this I don't lose resources, only food, so not that big a deal. I will lose quite a lot of culture, but maybe I can even be fine with that, I'm not sure. I don't have much resource production, but I could take Churchill and urban growth this way. And then I have a lot of resources next turn for different stuff I would like to do. If I want to, I could even go for war myself if I get modern infantry. Yeah, but deleting these and taking the blue tokens to build 2 more warriors will put me at, what was it, 29. That only saves me 5 culture, and it's too early in H3 to go for that, I think. So I think this is better. Yeah. Will have corruption. I can increase my strength by taking this one, I guess. Yeah. So even gaining 1 from there, really good. And then yeah, the corruption will only lose me food. Not the biggest problem. I have enough of that. See if I can maybe draw a good tactic with cannons. No, different wars. I mean, I could maybe go for a war on. Yeah, it's really hard to go for a war on blue because he has 7 resource production now and a lot of population. Can't really go for a war against him. Military theory. Okay. And he goes for computers now, which is also really good. And yeah, I lose 10 culture sadly. And the Pact of Peace Treaty is actually rejected. Interesting. Very interesting move by blue. And he goes for this now. Okay. Sadly I still don't have some upgraded infantry. Maybe now. No, only the rockets. So yeah, that is definitely a little bit of a problem. Can't really go for a war on blue with that many resources. Also, can't really go for more military. So I think I have to skip, or I can play the Impetus of Balance. Yeah, that could be good. So I think I will do that. Play the Impact of Balance. Iconoclasm. Okay, this makes my decision easier to go for Churchill. At least. Now maybe I don't have that many resources. Next turn I can increase population. Could go for the military build-up. Because I'm in the range of an aggression from green. Problem is I sadly didn't draw good tactics. Like the mechanized army. That would have been really nice. Don't really want to go for any of this, it's too expensive. Can definitely upgrade this one for only 3 resources. Maybe I build the military build-up, or I play the military build-up. Can go for some more knights or cavalrymen. I mean, there's also this tactic, can go for that maybe. Maybe play the reserves for food. Could do that. Increase population and build another one for my free resources. And again with the corruption. That's a really big problem. But 32, not the weakest anymore. Question is if that will give me some advantage. But making use of the military theory is really good. 10 resources for free. Sadly I can't increase population next turn, because I will only have 6, but maybe the one after. And maybe I will take the tanks. And then maybe movies as well. I will have corruption again, sadly, but not much I can do about that really. Could also look for a wonder instead with my turn. I mean, I definitely want to play Churchill. The spaceflight is not too bad. Maybe I should look out to take that. It'll give me even bigger problems with my corruption. I can then go for this. Maybe I don't play with reserves, but maybe I delete this farm. Don't really need that. Can build them instead here. And then going for this. Maybe even with the urban growth. Could also build 3 steps of this, or 2 steps. Don't have enough resources for more. I can definitely finish this, and that's the important part. With my 4 resources from the Louvre and my reserves, I should definitely be able to finish that. Also, there's not really much else good to take, so I should probably take this one now, or I will be wasting my civil actions, so that is good. And yeah, I guess I will upgrade this. Maybe with the urban growth. Don't really know if I will have a use for the urban growth later. Don't need any more happy faces, so this is probably my last arena. Don't need signs anymore. Movies are a little bit too expensive, so I will use my urban growth now. And have the corruption, get rid of one of the wars, or maybe one of these aggressions. So I'm at, what, 69 culture now. And so pretty close with green and blue. Yeah, green is a little bit ahead now because of his one war. Hopefully blue won't be able to overtake me. There's military theory, would really like that. If enough science for that, I could really use that. Impact of strength, really nice in the last position especially. Can play that in my last turn and then build enough military to win that. So that's a really good draw. So he goes for more computers and takes the Empire State. Yeah, with how many resources he has, probably not a bad idea. And let's see, green will play politics and the vast territory. Okay, so here are the modern infantry and air forces. I would take the vast territory, but I don't have any cards for that. And yeah, I mean, I would maybe bid the one cavalryman, but really not more. And with 3 I won't win it, but honestly I also don't need it. I have enough food and can delete some stuff. I'll have to see if I can go for modern infantry. And then this tactic, it's quite expensive for my resources. I have reserves. Maybe I can fulfill this tactic once and then go for a war. But yeah, green also has quite a lot of reserves. He will probably take the military theory, and I don't have enough science for military theory and modern infantry. But I also have one turn I can wait. Don't have to declare the war this turn. Can do it next turn probably as well. So we'll have to see what green takes, what I can get. Maybe he even takes away the modern infantry, and I have to hope that the other one comes. Yeah, we'll have to see. So green wins the vast territory and has to send away one of his infantry. He takes fast food chains and rebuilds one of his infantry, so he's at 37 again. Interesting. Okay, now I don't think I'm ready for war yet, but I can definitely play a war next turn. I need quite a lot to go on this war, so I'm gonna skip first. I can go back and play the impact of strength if I want to. Yeah, I really want modern infantry, I guess, for my tactic. It's even more important than air force, I think. And yeah, I'm gonna use Churchill, and I can increase population. Also, I probably should take away the military theory from green. Blue has it already, so maybe I don't have to take it. Maybe I can just take these two, and the military theory will get another red X, and blue can't take it. So let's see, I can then play the reserves and build them here. Maybe upgrade them as well, because this is putting me at 45. And theoretically I could use all of this and upgrade one more. Now sadly I'm missing just the one to fulfill the tactic one more time. So maybe I could also delete this one. Go for this, put me at 50. At 50 it's, I think it's too close. He has what, 4 plus 5, so 9 resources. And like this I also can't take away the military theory from him. So I don't think I should delete this. Maybe I will upgrade one. In the next turn I can just build another one, and then I will have quite a lot of strength. And then I can probably take reserves and endowment of the arts, and then military theory will get on the red X. And next turn I build another modern infantry, fulfill my tactic again. And now I have 49 strength. I can't really declare war on blue, I think. He has so many resources. I mean, I could still declare war on green. I have 2 wars, or 3 even. I could declare war on green. He's at 37. He won't get the military theory, and he can't really increase his strength all that much. Yeah, probably should declare war on him now. Yeah, I think I should do that. I don't think 1 war is enough. Should definitely declare another one. And then take the modern infantry and go for that with Churchill. Increase population once, play the reserves, build one, upgrade. Yeah, probably should use these now. Gonna result in more culture gain for me than if I let them on the Louvre, because like this they will give me 4 strength, meaning 4 culture, and then I take the endowment of the arts and the reserves. Yeah, I think this is not bad. He can't get more military strength than me with 9 resources. Can't fulfill the tactic again. So I think this is really nice. Next turn I can declare another war. After that I can play the Impact of Strength. Yep. Can get rid of 1 war, and then probably these cards as well. Yep. So I wasn't home over Christmas. I was with my family, so I did record this one turn on my phone, and now I will talk you through what I did. As you can see, blue declared a war on green as well. The war over culture, that is. So we have to see what blue could do. Right now he's only at 27 strength, but with Bill Gates, yeah, he goes up to 47. quite a lot for him. And green, the age ends obviously. Let's see what green can do to see how much strength he can muster. 45, so all really close, but still gaining 9 culture now from him. Not too bad, and also he will lose some to blue as well. A bit of strength, really nice, 14 points. But the War of a Culture, I can play that still. And I think I will put it on green. He has still the most culture, not that much strength, and also not that many resources. So this war is really nice. I can play my reserves for resources. Then I just need to delete one of my mines and I can build another rifleman. Don't even have to use Churchill for that. So yeah, I will build the modern infantry without using... yeah, I did use Churchill, it seems. No, I didn't. I didn't use Churchill, but can still play the Endowment of the Arts to gain 3 culture. And then I will gain 3 from Churchill as well. This means sadly that I can't finish my wonder. I can just take these tags. Can go for them, one of them, if there is impact of science. And that is it. 62 strength should definitely be enough. Blue will gain 7 from green, but that will be all for this turn. International negotiations. Okay, so blue can decide what green will give me, and I guess he chose food or something, maybe science. I have to see. And if you can finish the Emperor State, 24, not too bad. Also quite a lot of culture production, goes up to 11. So you will end up at 113. And green can go for a little bit of strength and then just develop this technology. Can't finish his wonder. And now let's see, I gain 19 culture, not too bad. And now I'm at 109 against 113. Yes, so maybe I should have declared the war on blue, but I couldn't do that. He just needed one more rifleman and would have quite a lot of strength. I definitely want to play the impact of strength. I'm the best one there, so let's play that. And as I knew, the inhabited territory. I don't even know if I want that. If I send away one of these, I'm at 51. I'm still the strongest. I mean, it's not good for impact of competition, but maybe for population. So I guess I could send away one. Why not? Can bid up to 3. And we'll have to see what the others bid. So blue goes for it, green doesn't want it at all. That's really nice for me. Would have been bad if green won that, because then the second place of impact of strength would have gone to blue. So this is the best way for me. Now there's not that much I can do now. I mean, I can upgrade my food production. There's also a bit of balance, so I could try to go for another mine. First I'm gonna definitely go for oil, just to have one more technology. I could definitely delete one of these and go for the mine. But honestly, it doesn't really matter if I go +2 on impact of balance or additional bonus for impact of agriculture. So I think I can just redo that and upgrade one of these farms. So we'll produce 2 more here. Means the same amount of culture I gain if I get +1 from the bronze for the impact of balance, where the production is doubled. So I would gain 2 culture from here, and this way I also gain 2 culture from here. But if there is impact of competition, this one is better. So I think there's not much else I can do really. I mean, I could go for some urban growth. I could delete one of these and go for one of these. I think this is better. For impact of competition, it definitely is better. And then there's also the impact of architecture. So I think this is a good move. But now I have basically nothing left, so I think I will have to end the turn and see if it's enough. First, let's take a look here. Yeah, green has only 67, blue has 113, and I am at 112 and gaining 6 from these. But I played most of the bad impacts, but the impact of balance is really bad for me. Wasn't the best balance, best impact I could have played. They will blue gain quite a lot from that, and also from the computers. So I think it will be really close because of the impact of agriculture and especially strength, where I gain 14. But yeah, we'll have to see. So yeah, 118. A bit of strength, that is really nice. Population 12, 26. Oh yeah, his ocean liner service. I don't think I can win this now. Competition is really nice for me. 27 against 16. Okay, this puts me back in the game, I think. Balance 4 against 12. And agriculture, yeah. The impact of competition won me this game. I will have to see who played that. So really close. 187 against 183. Where can I see? Here. I can't really see anymore who played the impact of competition. Would have been really interesting to see that. I mean, probably green played that. He wasn't too bad in that either. Was really nice for me, especially with my arenas. These are really good for the impact of competition because they are so cheap for 5 resources, and with urban growth it's also really cheap. So yeah, that's the game. Really close. Really interesting, I think. I hope you enjoyed this game. I will also take a really quick look at the standings of the tournament, and I will see you there. So, as you can see, the game was really close, but I still managed to win it. This means I've won now the game 1B and 2B really closely. And if I take a look at the standings, this means that in Division 3-1 I'm now technically not on the first place because I only have 10 points, but the points here are divided by average, and I have the most average because I won every game. Slick, for example, has played 3 games already and has 14 points, so technically I have more average points than he does, but also really close, because he was able to win 1 4-player game, become second in the other, and win a third 3-player game. So I think Slick really has a good position. The others, 3.3 points aren't that much. Yeah, but between me and Slick it will be really close, I guess. And as you can see, the next game that I will be posting from this tournament will be the game 3A against bzburnin, Metzger and Havn. Interesting, I haven't played a game against Slick yet, so that will be really interesting. In this game 4B I will play against Slick, so that will be really important to have a win set, and also then the game 7A. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one, the game 3A.